From the March 18, 1898 issue of the Newberry News, from the local and county section, the band boys received their new caps and torches Monday and turned out in force in the evening and serenaded the whole town. For doing so, they added $20 to their treasury. A correspondent from McMillan says that the social held there a week ago was a fine affair and a genuine surprise to Holt's people, for whose benefit it was got up. When David Lichty presented them with an autographed quilt and $26.25 in cash, Mr. Holt was so completely surprised he could scarcely say anything. The same correspondent also informs us that W.S. Locke and wife had a baby girl born Saturday, also a daughter to Mr. and Mrs. Milton D. Rote. That made Mr. Locke a father and grandfather all on the same day. Sheriff Ekstrom of Manistee was at Seney Wednesday and arrested 3 saloon men for violations of the liquor law. From the March 23, 1923 issue of the Newberry News. In grip of bitter cold. All signs of spring went glimmering Saturday when the March lion roared again over the Great Lakes region, and one of the worst storms of the winter swept over the Upper Peninsula. Newberry folks had just finished digging themselves out from underneath the heavy blanket of snow when, with a howl and a roar, the wind switched to the northwest, accompanied by bitter cold. The mercury sank rapidly, and Sunday morning reached 10 below. There was little perceptible rise in temperatures all day Monday, and the coal man and plumbers were kept busy all day answering calls of distress. Tuesday morning, the wind switched again to the southwest, accompanied by a driving snowstorm. More snow has fallen in the past 2 weeks than during the entire winter. Drifts are piled many feet high and roads are impassable. The Street Commission had a hard job opening up the streets following last week's storm, only to have them blocked again almost before the job was completed. From the March 22, 1973 issue of the Newberry News. 3 bands received Division I ratings. 3 area bands became eligible for the State Band Festival by receiving Division I ratings at the District 13 Festival, held in Newberry Saturday. Those bands are Sioux Area High School, Class A, Rudyard High School, Class C, and Rock High School, Class D. All other bands entered received Division II ratings according to Harvey Marier, chairman of the event. Area high school musicians will participate in the State Solo and Ensemble Festival to be held in Gaylord.